Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing today? Happy Reset Day. How's it going? Yeah, delete. Oh my goodness. I feel so like out of it with streams. Listen, this is only my second day here this week. I feel like been on vacation for like 3 weeks. Isabel, hi. Lucy, Momo, Nina, hello. Casey, Maddie, Laura, Sasha, Chevy, Joey, Liza, hello. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Anthony. How's everyone doing today? Okay. Everyone was all up in my business right at this well today when we were getting ready to get started. I am actually going to grab Alice while I'm here. I think I have to give her 2 gifts. Oops. I'm not doing this. Yeah. Sorry, Alice. I wanted to hang out. I did not want to play Scramble Coin against you. Hi, Diamond Tony. Hello. Weasley, hello. Listen, I had such a good time with my family. Sorry for canceling yesterday. I should have known ahead of time that I was just not going to be here yesterday because it was the last day my family was in town. I always get a little emotional when my family's getting ready to leave, so that was sad. But I had a lovely time. They were here a bit longer than they usually are when they visit, and my brother's hanging out with me for a few weeks, so it's good. It's good. There have been no tears yet. We'll see. Maybe they'll come. Wait. What am I doing? I'm looking for gifts. We will look at all of the new reset stuff. I'm so excited. I took a little sneak peek earlier today, but I want to give it some time for people to trickle in, and I want to get these 2 gifts for Alice, and then we can keep it pushing. Shiny aquamarine and a white daisy. Okay. Hi, Felly. Hello. You love the premium shopping, got 4K on Dream Snaps? Yeah, how did everyone do on Dream Snaps? I got 4K, thankfully. Listen, I am so unbelievably moonstone broke right now. You don't even know. It's sad. I actually had to buy a little baby moonstone pack today for the first time in, well, since update day, I think. And that was sad. So, you know, I'm going to have to, well, first I'm going to have to go through the store. But after that, I'm going to have to buy a bigger pack at some point. Violet, hi. You got the #1 spot on Dream Snap? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I'll have to look at the top submissions and see if I see yours. Hi, Java. You got 800, Violet? Oh no, there's always next week. Joey, thank you for being a member for a full year. Yay for 1 year of wonderful teen content. Thank you so much for being a channel member. I really, really appreciate you. A year is such a crazy amount of time. And that means a lot to me. It really, really, truly does. Hi, Cinderella. Hello. Pumpkin. Listen, listen, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Your girl may have gotten something from Scrooge too, but you're going to look at that later. Okay, Alice, let me give you these things. Here you go. You're tempted to get the $54 moonstone pack for the mushroom outfit in the floral house. The house is so cute. The outfit I do like a lot more than I thought I would, but yeah, $50 is not nothing. That is a whole game. That's like 2 games, maybe 3 games, depending on what you're playing, you know? So I understand the hesitation. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye, girl. Let me mark this off. Yeah, look at this. 265 moonstones. It's so sad. It's incredibly disappointing, actually. Well, there you go. 535 moonstones. Ooh. Okay. I think the time has perhaps come when we should look at all of the reset stuff. I'm very excited. In terms of Dream Snaps, we got these tea party things, like the rewards for this. This is what my Dream Snap looked like. I kind of liked it. I thought it was cute. Top submissions. I haven't looked at these yet. Chevy, if we look at one of yours, let me know which one it is. Wait, this one is yours? Oh my goodness. It's like, wow, we've got a celebrity. Disney Dreamlight Valley celebrity in chat. This one, cute. This one, cute. Listen, we love a Dream Snap. I like how different all of these ones are to each other. And then our current challenge is mythological chic. It's an outfit challenge, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Create an outfit inspired by mythology, from divine beings and heroic warriors to magical creatures. Let your imagination bring legend to life through your style. It's, in my opinion, a week late. It's coming after our Percy Jackson rant, but you know, timing can't always be perfect, so it is what it is. And then this is our premium shop this week. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to actually look at all of this. Hi, Yana. Hello, hello. We have this Garden Fairy flower bundle with this fit. Is this my body? I feel like I look weird. Anyway, we've got a dress moment. Beautiful, stunning. We've got a hat. Wow. I don't know how I feel about this hat. I'll have to look at it properly. And we have these boots. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this outfit was in the trailer. Wait. Hear me out. I like these shoes, for the record. This is just an intrusive thought. These shoes look kind of like you're wearing sandals with toe socks. Hear me out. The bottom of the foot that's kind of like white or something, this little vine looks like it's going between the toes. I don't know, something about it. It's very interesting. We have this fairy flower garden that looks cute. Wait, you thought that too, Lucy? I didn't really look at these that closely. I just bought them and logged out this morning. But yeah, as soon as I looked at it more closely, that's the vibe that it's giving. Fairy flower garden. I'm interested to see the size of this. I'm not sure how big it's going to be. Hi, Rainbow. We have this enchanted forest house, which is so cute. I have no idea where I'm going to put this. No idea. And we have these angelic wings. Oh, you are barefoot in the shoes. Okay, okay. And then we have a bonus gift, a clothing reward chest, which I guess is kind of cute, but I feel like for most people who have been playing any kind of significant amount of time, you're not really going to get new stuff in the clothing chests, but that's fun, I guess. And then for limited time deals, we have this Finding Nemo decoration set, which I think is from Wonder of Pixar, if I'm not mistaken. This aquarium and this manta ray mobile. And this Megara costume dress. Besides the house, you can skip the test. Wait. Oh, you can skip the rest. Cheap week for you. That's good. I am really excited about all of these. I think I'm curious about the wings. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about these, but the outfit I think is really cute. The house is my favorite item. And this one I'm very curious about, the garden. Okay, let's see. What do we want to look at first? Where do we want to be? Oh, you're still following me. Bye, girl. You may leave.
Quick. Why, what a lovely
How about the outfit first? Hi, Nick. Hello. You never used the manta ray thing. You hate how it looks placed. I feel like I have it somewhere. I think I have it in my beach house. Okay, wings first. Ooh. They're kind of like glowy. Down here, it might just be the way that the light is meant to be reflecting off of it, but they're very bright. Wait, I think I like these more than I thought I would. Let me, instead of this, actually just equip this as a glider and check it out.
When I stop
Ooh. Okay. I think I like them. I like them. I like the size of these wings a lot. I wish we had more wings kind of this size. You need more items to fill up Storybook Vale so you're happy. Yeah, I don't have any space in the bind, which is a problem because of something that we're going to look at later. Outfit stunning, wing stunning. You think it refracts the sun? I think that's sort of the vibe that it's giving. Yeah, it just really is bright when the sun hits them. Ooh. The wings look good with the armor, like the Dreamlight armor thing we got. The only thing about that is that the armor is very gray, right? If we had something like bronzy, I know this is gold, but if we had something bronzy, I feel like that would. Oh, it does have the gold details. I still feel like we need, I forgot we had the helmet. We need, a sword or something. That's what I would like. Undo all, please. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and, take these off, and we're gonna look at the other new stuff. Okay, newest. A blue gold outfit that it may work with. You think it's a skirt? Yeah, I feel like I could see us getting more stuff like this maybe in the next DLC drop. But right now, I feel like we don't have a lot of stuff that is in this sort of style. I think I saw a bit of Kay's stream and she was wearing this dress with them, which is cute. Okay, then we have this. Let me actually just do this. And then put this on. Not the wings. Okay, how do I feel about this? Overall, I really like this. I'm not 100% sold on the hat. I think with the outfit, the hat looks kind of cute, but if I just look at the hat too much, it confuses me a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about... Oh, such a cutie. You love the outfit without the hat. I mean, I feel like the hat is nice with the amount of space it takes up in contrast to like the volume of the skirt. I appreciate the look overall. I think it's fun. I like the little, like, I don't know if these are meant to be little like cotton balls or little dandelion puffs or something on the outfit. That's cute. I like the shoes. I'm not 100% sold on the barefoot, bare sole vines wrapped around the toes. It's giving that one couple that cut the soles off of their shoes to get around the no shoes, no service at stores. And I'm not sure that that's my favorite vibe. Oh, not the icy wings. These. Spiderweb shawl is surprisingly nice. Not a fan of spiders, though. I mean, I'm not a fan of spiders, but this doesn't bother me. The spiderweb. I think the outfit's kind of cute. It's very fairy. Looks like if Rosetta was a pirate fairy. I can kind of see the vibe.
Anyone seen a missing arrow?
Yeah, this outfit makes me have questions, but is that a sign of fashion that it makes you think? I don't know. Speaking of fashion, oh my goodness. It's time for the first Sunrise on the Reaping mention of stream. The casting announcement that was announced yesterday. Oh my sweet baby Monica. I don't know. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, my sister and I saw it together. The gasps that we simultaneously gasped.
What a perfect
It's
day.
everything I didn't know I needed. Okay, the outfit I like. Actually running around in it, I think it's really quite cute. I actually want to go up to where we built that dream snap, because I feel like she would look really, really cute in that little fairy core build, right? Right over here. Oh, she looks right at home. Amazing. Stunning, flawless. Oh, I can't wait to actually build a little fairy area. This was a cute set for a dream snap. Okay, what else do we have going on from the premium shop? And where is the best place to look at it? We have this house. I could pull this out here. This I feel like needs to be in Ever After. House. That looks like it came from Cece store in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know who Cece is. I clearly have not made it that far in the game. We have the mushroom house. That would also work with the fairy core area. That's my plan currently. This was just a build for Dream Snaps. But all of these houses were in the Beanstalk Marshes with the mushroom house and a couple other houses that I planned to put in a fairy core area. I love this house. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. You know what it's kind of giving me? And I think it's this window, the circular window, is giving me Realm of Magic, Sims 4 Realm of Magic, which I think is really cute. This house does look like it needs to go in the bind. I don't have any space in the bind. Let me see. There's another set of houses that I think it might look... Oh, wait, no. I actually put those in the bind. Let me see where it might look cute or what other houses it might look cute with. What do we think are good building pairings for this premium shop house? I'm really curious. I need to do some more planning in terms of figuring out which houses I'm putting where. I feel like I did this recently and then we just got a million houses and now I'm at a bit of a loss. I could potentially put it with these. Let me just rotate these a little bit to see what we would be working with. You know, the forest is a mess. Let me clean up a little bit. You have it with fairy godmothers and the autumn Halloween cottage. Oh, that does make sense. I have the autumn Halloween cottage in the bind. All of the houses that I think this would look really good with, I have in the bind. Mainly Gaston's house, that cottage. Also, the majority of the earth under the house being this warm brownish kind of color makes this more difficult as well. Where's the best place to put this? You know, there's a world in which it could work with these. I don't think it looks bad with the Snuggly Duckling and Flint's house. The only thing is all the orangey colors, but I feel like if you added some more orange around, like more of the little marigold buckets, you could get it to blend and then add just some blue detailings around the orangey house. It could work. Well, thanks for stopping by, Yana. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Toria, hello. Would it look good with the Star Wars house? I was kind of wondering that as well, to be honest. I still have no idea where I'm going to put the Star Wars house. Maybe that's what we'll spend a little bit of time doing today. I don't know. Moving some buildings around, seeing if we can't figure out some kind of layout that will work. feel like it could work. They're very similar shades for the base of the house. Be down for an enchanted forest biome? Feel like they could do a better one than the Forest of Valor or the jungle area. Like, what do you mean by an enchanted forest? What would make it different than those two places and Ever After? I feel like it has potential with this. Lots of options. Let me see. I don't even know if I have enough space in the bind to place this without completely messing things up, you know, just to look at. Although, oh, I should have done it there. But guess what your girl got? I'm going to have to go someplace else to show you, unfortunately. I'm going to have to pop over here. Not the ideal place.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
But, oh, girl! Undig. What I got. This pergola! Oh my goodness. I was so happy. It was in Scrooge's shop yesterday. Now, is the yellow one my least favorite one? Perhaps. But hear me out. The yellow one could go in Mythopia, where I have a couple biomes not decorated yet. And so I will accept it. I know! Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. This is actually the first time I've placed it down. I saw it in Scrooge's and I picked it up and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to show people on stream. I love this. It's so cute. You only have the red one? Yeah, this is the only one I have. And it's adorable. I don't think I'll use it here, but I might be able to use it up here somewhere. Maybe not right next to Mini-Casita, but maybe somewhere up here in a build. It would also, I feel, look really, really cute in this kind of a build, but I don't think I have the space for it. I might be able to move some of this stuff and pop it in there, but yeah, I think it would look really cute with this stuff. You love that we have one for each biome? Like 3 different color options? You don't have the yellow one or the yellow archway? I have all of the archways finally, but this was the first pergola that I got. Actually, I do kind of want to set the archway down next to it. I assume the wood colors are the same because all of the arches have a slightly different color of wood. And I would assume the wood colors match the corresponding pergolas. Yeah, it looks like it does. You only have the red one, but all of the arches. Ooh. I'm so excited about this. This is something that I feel like I wish I had in real life as well. Now, carving a bookshelf out of a tree is maybe not the most feasible thing to do. However, I mean, you know, a tree that's still alive and thriving, but yeah, that was my Scrooge find that proved that Scrooge doesn't completely hate me. He just intentionally withholds things for no reason sometimes. Hi, Kelsey. Okay, the last thing we have to look at from the premium shop is... Wait, I came over here for a reason. I wanted to see if there was a place in the bind that I could pop the house to look at. And I might be able to do it as long as I don't go out of furniture mode again. Love that the wood finish is different for each shade of foliage. I do like that. I like the options for the wood colors. It's, yeah, I do. That's what I was just thinking, Anthony, about where I'm going to pop it for now. At least I think we're thinking of the same spot. This one back here, where I have this fountain and the benches and stuff. I should be able to at least move this stuff to place the house. Let me move you. And if I don't exit out of furniture mode, I can just undo. Ooh. A little dangerous, but... Dominica, thank you so much. It's been a long time since we did any decorating. I'm hoping we can do a little bit of it today, but it will really just depend. I mean, I could maybe, if I moved a bunch of stuff around, reconfigured a little bit, I could put it back there. Oops. Oh my. It definitely looks really pretty in the bind with the colors. I think this is a good spot for it if you have space. I wonder, it would probably look pretty good in the sunlit plateau as well with colors. Okay. You like decorating, but you're really bad at it. I feel like I don't necessarily believe in being bad at decorating, because I feel like a lot of times, at least for me, it's just trial and error. And usually I get to a point where I feel like everything is hopeless. And as long as I push past that point, eventually it turns around and becomes something pretty. But that point is very frustrating. And sometimes I reach it early on. Sometimes I reach it after I've already been building something for hours. And it's very disheartening. This house will not go with the buildings I have up here right now, but I'm more just curious about how the vibes are in this biome. Since you finished the star path, you're resource grinding and decorating again? Yeah, for me it's usually the quests. Oh. Once I finish the questing, I can start moving on and focusing on decorating again. Yeah, I feel like this house would look really cute in the Sunlit Plateau if you don't have either of the DLCs. You could probably put it in the Glade too. I could see a Glade build being cute with all those Glade trees. I actually love those. I haven't decorated with those in forever. Specifically the shorter, yeah, these swamp willows. Yeah, you could make something happen with this. I see the vision. You're on your feeding critters grind for achievements. I have to do that for the Storybook Vale critters still. Okay, let me move you here for now. The last thing we have to look at from the premium shop, we've been taking our sweet time, is that little fairy circle thing. What's it called? Fairy flower garden. So we're gonna pop over to the Beanstalk Marshes to take a look at that. Renee, painting with yarn. Hello, hello. Yeah, this outfit is in the premium shop this week. It's very, very cute. I should have bought extras before I came to do this. Oh well. Takes a lot of will to get to the point. Wait, the point of like pushing past the tragedy of realizing your build is not cute. Interact. Oh, cute. It pushes the flower petals. Or that's like the vibe anyway. This is a cute item. I'm really satisfied with the size of it, actually. I think I imagined it would be a little bit bigger, and I'm glad that it's not. Because I feel like this is a good size to, A, take up a bit of space if you have an area in a build where you just don't really know what to do with it. This will take up a bit of space, but it's not so big that it makes it unusable, you know? Like sometimes things will take up a quarter of a biome and you're like, I'm never gonna use that because it's giant. You wish it was a bit taller? It's too close to the ground for you? I kind of like that it's short. I wouldn't mind if it was a bit taller, but I like that it's not too obstructive. Like, it's not gonna block out a huge amount of your build. The light up flowers are really cute. Hi, Lady Danbury. Janet, hello. Listen, 1,500 moonstones might not be what you were hoping for, but that's a whole premium shop item. We have like, what, 1 or 2 premium shop items that are around that right now in the shop? And we have the pin feature now. But hopefully next week is better. You're dreading decorating the glade, finished your Forgotten Lands yesterday, and you're so happy with it? Oh, nice. Okay. This is cute. I forgot that this house had pink lights on it. I like the lights. The pink feels like a weird choice, but okay. Thank you for the zip reminder. Okay. Daytime again. Cute. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna buy a couple more from Scrooge. And then I think we're gonna see what we can do about... Ooh, what do I want to do? Do I want to work on a dream snap right now? I'm not super inspired at the moment for dream snap. So I think we might make sure we have all of the houses accounted for in terms of where... Okay, that sentence was going to go in all kinds of directions before it got back where I intended for it to be. We'll make sure we have all of the houses out and in the biome I want to leave them in. And maybe get to some decorating or dream snaps after that. Hi, Martina. Hello. You also like to find reasons to not get everything in the shop. Listen, we do what we gotta do. Speaking of, actually, was there an Infinity Nikki update? Like the mid-season update? I haven't logged on to it yet today. It wasn't there yesterday when I was on.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
But I'm afraid that there might be new outfits, and that concerns me. You got 1,500 and it got you just enough for the house, only the house. Listen, the house, in my opinion, is the best thing in the shop. I almost always prioritize houses, but this one I think is really cute. Yesterday, it happened last night. Wait, are the new outfits cute? Are they the one that's kind of like Grecian adjacent? And the other one that's like, what was the vibe of the other one? I can sort of picture it in my head, but I can't really think of how to explain it. Hi, Quaz. Hello, hello. How many of these do I want? I'm gonna get like enough for 30. $30K, they need to stop with the prices. Oh, wait for this. I don't even think about star coins, to be honest. It is a lot, but eh. Okay, some of this stuff I don't need the things. You, I'll just buy some more of. Why do I feel like... None of my business. Oh, okay. Not what a flag. I'm very rich in the least important currency in Dreamlight Valley. Don't be intimidated, you know? You're not pulling on the 4-star banners, but you do love the hair. I remember thinking the hair was cute. Okay. I need just a second. I haven't even started doing this yet, and I'm already feeling stressed. There's no reason for that. Grinding star coins is so time consuming. Do you have Rift in Time? If so, I would recommend, if you have any empty biomes with empty space, just put a bunch of ancient gardeners around and have them plant pumpkins for you. We're getting a raid. Hello, hello, Poppy and viewers. How are you doing? Give me a second to grab Poppy's link to share with all of you. Let me make sure I don't accidentally here we go. Double up, I don't know, audio for something. How was stream, everybody? What were you up to today? What do we think about the new Dreamlight Valley stuff? You know, premium shop things, Dream Snap theme, all such. Here we go. Anyone hanging out with me prior to the raid, please check out Poppy's channel. I think you'll have a fabulous time. Beautiful builds, wonderful community. And the link is right there. What did I grab from the shop? Everything. To the detriment of my in-game and out-of-game wallet because I had to actually buy a small amount of moonstones, which I didn't want to do. So I got everything, but favorite thing is the house. It's hard for anything to beat a house for me, but I like all of them. The shoes on this outfit that I'm currently wearing, I have some mixed feelings about. Why are my feet bare at the bottom? But other than that, we're fine. Hi, Coco. Hello, hello. BD. Hello, Jen. Perry, hi. You have a massive pineapple garden in a rift in time. Nice. You love it, and the house might be your favorite house we've ever got. I don't know if it's my favorite we ever got, but it's really cute, and I feel like it's fairly versatile. It's got a style that's unique enough to be pretty, but I feel like general enough that you could do a variety of builds with it. Okay. I'm almost wanting to get rid of all of my lures because the streets are telling me, and by the streets I mean you all, and some comments on the VODs, that the lures are what cause the lagging in the Vale. And I don't know if I 100% believe everybody, but I feel like I should get rid of them. Oh, thanks so much, Poppy. And thank you for bringing your community over. Also, if you or anybody else has to raid and run, I totally understand. If you need to grab a snack, take a nap, whatever the case may be, feel free to do that. Ooh, the lag. Yeah, it might be the lures, because it gets especially laggy anytime I'm over here trying to interact with them. Wait, once you clear the lure traps, the lag is gone? Oh my goodness. I need to find something to replace these with, just so I remember where I had them. It's probably going to be these, because it's the same number of tiles. Being called the streets. Guess you do have street smarts. I mean it in a loving way, I promise. Okay. We'll put you... Oh, this is not what I thought I was going to be doing today. But if we're going to be moving things around and decorating in the Vale, I need this to not be acting up. So I need to get rid of all of this. There, I think. The snippet lures. Good enough. You hope we can use storybook magic for something more useful when part 2 comes around. Maybe it will be a feature Aurora only knows about. Wait, the storybook magic? Do I feel like we need storybook magic for anything else? Not really. Just because I feel like I have so little of it anyway, I don't want more. Or I don't want to need more. Not the Oliver and Company song. I haven't watched that in a very long time. I should probably do that. Kind of like how useful Mist is. See, I do like the ancient vacuums and stuff, but I don't think I want more uses for storybook magic like that, just because I feel like we use it for some crafting things, right? And eventually we're gonna get another DLC. I don't want to feel like I have to keep grinding all of the different DLC's currencies all the time. It's kind of my thing. So if I use Mist a lot, I already kind of took care of that. I made everybody time benders. I got all the Mist I could ever need. And I don't want to have to worry about additional currencies past other DLCs all the time, I think. You watched Oliver and Company recently, and the ending was intense. It's kind of an intense movie. I do really like it. There you go. Oh my goodness. This is making me so sad. This being the lag. I know this feels like a lot of work, and to be fair, it is. I don't know that I need to do all this, but I know how forgetful I am and how I will not remember where I had these, even though it seems like it makes a lot of sense. Okay. Bought some moonstones yesterday so you could buy some save bundles. Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotta buy some. These were things that were not decorated, but I am still gonna put that there in the hopes to hopefully jog my memory that I need to add some lures back here. When I called you the streets, your mind's playlist did sing Streets of Gold. My goodness. I feel like, what was I thinking about earlier? I don't know. I must have been thinking about something with the streets or something, but usually when I hear the phrase the streets, if it's not coming from my own mouth, because I do say that kind of frequently, I usually think about Future. Being like, she's for the streets. The thought of keeping up with 4 areas from next year. Listen, that's why I feel like at some point I need to be stopped when it comes to bulldozing entire maps. Like, it's fun and cute until it's not. And I feel like soon it's really going to be not fun or cute. Like, I don't generally regret bulldozing areas. I a little bit regret bulldozing. Oh. Why am I? It doesn't matter. I a little bit regret bulldozing Eternity Isle because we have so much stuff to decorate. And it was completely done. I thought I was being proactive and I thought I was going to just ensure that I would continue to test my creativity and create something new, something bold, something fun and fresh, and instead I've kind of just made myself I've just given myself a lot of work. So we might have to pick and choose the areas that we bulldoze. Maybe take it on a biome by biome basis instead of just every map next time. But we'll see. I love learning things and then doing nothing about it and going back to my old ways. So realistically, I'll probably just decide to get rid of everything, provided that I actually finish it by the time we get the next DLC, which is looking less and less likely. I know it's months away, but we have so much decorating to do. You wonder if each DLC will bring a new royal tool that's connected to whatever new currency they introduce. It certainly seems so. I feel like that's one of the primary ways to have people engaged with the new content, giving them a new thing to do. You know what I mean? Like to grind, I suppose, if that's what you want to call it. And a new currency with a new tool is one way to do that. Okay, we are almost done. Oh my goodness. How many weeks are left in this star path? We have about 3 weeks left. You'd be okay if they used old tools? I feel like I wouldn't be as interested. I don't know. It's more fun for me to use a new tool than it is for me to be like, new area, let me just grind the same tool, you know? Like with Rift in Time, I had more fun time bending than I did gardening new crops. I had more fun time bending than I did mining new gems because it's like a new mechanic, and new mechanics are new, so they're shiny, so they're like inherently slightly more interesting, I think. At least for me. Also, if it was for a new currency and we used an existing tool, I feel like I would be like, now what? What is that? 3 to 4 weeks before Skull Rock. 4 to 5, probably. Well, 4 to 6-ish, probably. At least 4, because there's always 1 week redemption after the Star Path. And sometimes there's more time after that. Okay, we are almost there. This has been quite the process, but if it helps the lag, I'll take it. Especially because my snippet storage is almost full. There we go. Come to me. Thank you. Okay. After this, we have one last spot and then we're done.
Right, alrighty. Right.
Just behind Scrooge's shop over here.
There's a lot about this valley.
Put the one there. Stunning. All right, let me put these away and then I will proceed. Fly, girl, fly. Yeah, the shoes are kind of interesting. I don't love looking at my bare feet when I'm meant to be wearing shoes. Something about it just doesn't quite sit right with me. Okay. Snippets. Snippets. Nice. They're always clean, not a speck of dirt on them. Listen, I'm okay with that though. I hate the sensation of my feet being dirty. I used to be like a barefoot girly. Like, I didn't like wearing socks or shoes unless I had to. But in the past few years, I feel like I need to be wearing socks. I hate feeling like my feet are dirty. There's something so unsettling about it. Okay, let me go ahead and save. You also love new recipes, just seeing how nice everything looks. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely other parts about the DLCs that I like in addition to the new tool, but I feel like the new tool keeps me engaged while playing the game, you know? Like when I'm not questing with the new stuff or yeah, mostly questing. When I'm not questing, having the new tool keeps me occupied with something to do in the game. I'm gonna get rid of all of this stuff. These were just trees I had set here to pick from while I was decorating the little 100-acre woods area. You were thinking of starting to cook real-life things from Dreamlight Valley and trying to make them look like they do in-game. That would be fun. That would be a cool thing to chronicle on socials, I think. Feel like your little side-by-side. Okay, let me get rid of you. Get rid of all of this. Okay. Actually, while I was going from place to place, I probably should have cleaned up a little bit more, but such is life. Okay. Last time they did the update video a week before the Oasis Star Path ended, or was it the week after? I don't remember where it was in relation to the Star Path. You had the same exact bare feet character arc. I feel like it's probably a fairly common thing. You're so excited for the next update and new roadmap. Oh my goodness. Listen, oh, don't even get me started. I can't wait to see the new roadmap. What's gonna be on it? Oh my goodness. I get so excited. I feel like I do appreciate things as we have them. Like getting a new update, the Alice in Wonderland update, I've had a great time with. I'm very excited about it. But knowing that there's the Skull Rock update next and Aurora and Maleficent coming to Storybook Vale, it's like I get so excited about those two. So when we get a new roadmap, it's my favorite. I've also mentioned before that I think the anticipation of new content in Dreamlight Valley is just as, if not more, exciting to me than actually getting the new content. So I just simply cannot wait to know exactly what to get excited about, you know? Thoughts on the shop this week? I like it. I think it's a really solid shop. I feel like we've had some really solid shops recently. Last week was fabulous. This week was good. The house is my favorite thing. I don't know if I want this here. I might actually try to put you in the bind somewhere. I think I am gonna put this house in the bind, but for now, because I don't know where, I'm gonna put you someplace that you're not gonna be in the way. Barbie Lynn, hello. We haven't had new tool skins since the Timon and Pumbaa update, right? If Aurora gets her peasant dress, she'll be barefoot. Listen. We don't really need to have the pink versus blue debate right now, even though if we want to, we can. We have it all the time. But this isn't for that. I think we're getting Aurora in her pink dress, though, because we have in-game memories, essentially, of her in her pink dress. Does that make sense? I'll show you. This is not me stalling. It's me stalling a little bit, but it's fine. In the Lore Keeper tales, we have Aurora here. You can see her hand, and this looks like the pink dress. And then this looks like her gown down here, and it's the pink dress. So I think if this is how they are showing her in these, what are meant to be like flashes of the past in Mythopia, I think they're probably gonna put her in her pink dress for her character model. They might not, but I just don't know why they would make her character model and then, because I would imagine they did that before they did these memories, and then make the tapestry with her in a different outfit, you know? Did we have another one? We have this, but I don't think you can really see. You just see the journal, but the little journal is pink. Maybe to match her gown, perhaps. Who knows? I don't. Okay. The pink house. Started dropping hints the week before the Star Path ended last time. What do I think of the fairy center? Wait, what do you mean? Has to be Snow White next DLC? Perhaps. I would not be surprised. Do I want this here? Hear me out. I kind of want to do a Wonderland in the Forgotten Lands biome. I feel like it looked, or not biome, island. I feel like it looked good there for my dream snap. I understand that this area is meant to be sort of Wonderland coded, but something about it, I feel like the Forgotten Lands is a good vibe. Other princesses are not in their ball gowns. That doesn't necessarily mean that she won't be. What if her avatar's dress alternates between pink and blue? That would be kind of cool if it was always shifting. Because I like having this stuff here. I might actually do that. You know what? I can't commit right now. We'll come back to this. We will come back to this. Am I gonna watch Sunrise on the Reaping? Yes, unless, listen, whoever is the casting director for Sunrise on the Reaping needs a raise. I don't know how much money they're making, but they need a raise because the casting is just, seems chef's kiss. It seems phenomenal. I'm so excited, but I might not be able to watch it if they announce the casting for Amber. I think, yeah. If they announce it before the movie comes out, which I anticipate they will, I might have to not watch it. I don't think I could put myself through that, knowing what Amber's cute little face looks like. You missed the tree with the portal. Oh, that was a Scrooge shop item. You think they hinted earlier because they needed to get the update out? They've never teased in the week, but well, we've definitely had updates 1 week after the Star Path ended before. And they usually do have a good 2-ish weeks of teases before the update drops. So I think it makes sense that I don't know that they were necessarily in a rush I think that was just the plan for the last update cycle. Okay. Yeah, I might have some of these houses here. Maybe put this one up in the Forgotten Lands island. Let me pull over all of the fairy houses and see if I do actually have space for them. I think I put... Need to double check where I have Merida's house. It might be in the glade. Or it might be in the... I don't know. I need to start working on a spreadsheet again because we have so many houses now that some of these I can't remember where I have them. Or if I even have them out. You. You're like, how much is their budget on this movie with every casting announcement? Yeah. Ooh, actually, maybe this could work with this stuff. But where will I put this? Kind of feel like this needs to go in the Glittering Dunes. I'll go look over there in a minute. Hear me out. The house kind of looks good with the little teapot. It doesn't quite go with the rest of the fairy buildings, though. Okay, to the Glittering Dunes. Well, first to the glade to see if I actually put Merida's house over there. Can't decide between this biome and the forest for your fairies. It's getting so tricky. Oh, I do have her here in the glade. Okay, noted. Maybe I'll do that after stream today, actually. I'll just make note of where I have everything. You wish the furniture mode showed where the houses are out, not just if they're in the world you're in. That would be nice. Okay, this is where I wanted to have these two. Ignore my Eternity Isle. It's a mess. Maybe I could put it up here. Cactus house. I actually still don't know where I'm putting you. I need to take a second to actually just clear some of this stuff. Don't mind if I do. Get rid of all of this. Hi, Nez. How are you? You have the Star Wars house with Wally and Eve in the little area where I have them. Nice. Yeah, I do think conceptually it works well with Eve and Wally's. I don't know aesthetically if that would be my favorite. I'm kind of interested to get back to Eternity Isle and start decorating here again. It's been a long time since I spent time here. I was here a lot right before Storybook Vale came out because I was trying to finish all of the achievements, but I haven't really been here much at all since then. Okay. The thing is, it would be a little weird to have it with this Cave of Wonders, but that's kind of maybe none of my business. I bring you here and potentially you. I'd be able to make it work. Somehow, yeah. It'll work. The music setting the vibe. The music in Eternity Isle is so good. I really love it. This area up here, a hot mess and a half. I was kind of anticipating, I think, leaving this stuff up here, like this stuff being the forageable bushes and trees and stuff, but I might move them down with Eve and Wally and have them have a little garden area down there, and I might move the cactus house up here. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Pressing every button except for the one I need. Been a silent watcher for a while, so happy you got to join today. Welcome in, Amber. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Almost done. Am I working on my dream snap? I'm not. Right now, I'm actually just going through the process of making sure I have all of the houses out in the biome that I'm going to leave them in to decorate. That's kind of the goal right now, because I would like to do a little bit of decorating today if we can, but we've had so many new houses added since I last kind of arranged everything where I wanted it that I want to make sure, as of right now, we have space for everything. Everything has a home, that kind of vibe. I think, oops. The only thing I got going on right now that I'm not quite sure about is this and this, but I'm not going to be here right now, so that might just be a problem for a different day, is what I'm thinking. I don't necessarily care if that mining rock is blocked because I don't generally do that much mining here anymore, but maybe I can move this way. You're deep in Palea right now? Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to play Palea. I really want to next week. I was planning on doing it yesterday if I was here streaming, but I think next week. Maybe Monday. Working on an idea to make a city build in Forgotten Lands. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like there's so much planning, at least typically for me, with building. Not even like planning how I want the build to look. That would be smart. I don't do that as much as I probably should. Just planning where to put things.
Oh, well, Hakuna Matata.
Nah, I'll find a place for it. The Cave of Wonders. Okay. Ooh. I think we are good. Let me take a quick look through this menu and see off the top of my head if I can think of any things that I don't have out or don't have where they need to be. All the Mickey and friends are on the Meadow Island. That's where they're gonna stay. I do think I'm gonna end up keeping my Forgotten Lands Island for the Wonderland stuff. Where's this cottage? Where do I have this flowery summer cottage? Do I have that in the forest? What was that? Wait, what was that? Does anyone know what just happened? Around my character? It's been doing that every time. What is that? I feel like I'm missing something. Anyway. I need to check the forest. I think that's probably where it is. Oh, it is in the Vale. Yeah, actually, it's in, it's in Mythopia. Okay. That's where that is. We have Desert Palace. These are all there. That's in that place. That's in Eternity Isle. Find Eternity Isle. All of that stuff. These are... that's on my Plaza Island, I think. Those are in the Wild Tangle. Ever After. These? I don't quite remember. Maybe they're here. No, they're not here. None of my business. Oh, it's in Storybook Vale. Where is that? Oh, over by the castle. The castle being the ruins. Okay, I think everything is accounted for. Is that like a feature of the outfit? Yeah, it might be something to do with the outfit, the little sparkles around it, but is that something you can just make happen? I don't know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go over to the Vale, and we're going to be... It might be nice to use Statue's Shadow for this dream snap, so maybe I shouldn't decorate there right now. I'm gonna be... Let me actually go to Statue's Shadow. Oh wait, it's not happening to you. You're wearing the outfit. Wait, Horse Lover, you kept noticing it for the past couple of streams for my character? Wait, is it something to do with the accessory that she's holding? No. The tool from the Vale? I don't think so, because I wasn't holding it. Oh, maybe it is glitched from that, though. I don't know. Okay. So, my idea for here, the companion... No, I don't think it's the companion. Let's see what we can do. Time for a Google search. Wait, for what? For the effect? I don't know if a Google search will help me right now, actually. I do generally like to ask Google what's happening to me, but sometimes it's not the most helpful. Hi, Amanda. Welcome in. Okay. You. So my idea for this area... Ooh. Let me open these memories. And actually, I've abruptly changed my mind because I think I will want to use this for a dream snap. So let me not start decorating here. I'm going to go up to the other area in Mythopia. Right up here. In which I kind of want to do... Like, I think I want to do a little orchardy... farmy kind of vibe. is sort of what I'm feeling with Mini-Casita. Mostly kind of a no plot, just vibes area where I will easily or somewhat easily be able to remove one or both sides of the build to do something new if/when we get buildings that are better suited to Mythopia. Because I still stand by the fact that I feel like we need more buildings for Mythopia. I feel like we have a lot that look really good in the bind. We have a lot that look really good in Ever After. But we don't really have many that are like, oh yes, that's meant for Mythopia kind of thing. It is. And let me pick up these memories. Thanks for hanging out, Nina. I appreciate it. Hi, Landon. My family was great. We did pretty much nothing exciting this visit, which was nice, actually. Usually when they come and visit, we're out and about doing things around the city or whatever, but they just wanted to rent their Airbnb and watch, I don't know, random cooking shows or like, I don't know, renovation shows and play board games and cook food, and we did exactly that. And it was kind of a blast. All right, step number 1 is figuring out exactly where I would like this house. I don't actually hate the idea of having it in this sort of area. Do I want to rotate it this way though? On your last Star Path task to make 3 manuals and you only have 3k Dreamlight. How much Dreamlight do you need per manual? I don't remember. That might work. Maybe rotate it a little bit more. 5k per manual. Ah, gotcha. Time for some Dreamlight grinding. I actually don't mind a bit of Dreamlight grinding. It might be because I get to do it on stream and I have company and stuff, but there's a bit of an odd spot. I don't hate this. I'm less thrilled about this angle than I am about this angle, though. This angle I really enjoy, but I'm most often gonna walk up this way, I think. I will find a way to make it work. Am I gonna make an area for Antonio again? I don't know. I probably would if I liked the critter houses. But they're always so broken. Maybe I'll try though. Okay. Also, being here in Mythopia makes me desperate for, where is it? This or this as an actual path. I hope they give it to us in the next DLC drop. I really need it. In the meantime, I'm gonna use, what did I use up here? I used the brick one. What did I use here? Probably also the brick. My second favorite game I've streamed? I don't know. Believe it or not, I don't even know that I know my first favorite game I've streamed. I mean, Dreamlight Valley I play all the time and I do love, but am I convinced it's my favorite game I've streamed? I don't know. But you know what I do know? I know that I have been thinking about Coral Island kind of a lot recently. Having this house on the angle was a choice by me. I like that we have the ability to do things on an angle now, and yet it kind of reminds me of how excited everybody was to be able to build walls on an angle in The Sims 4, and yet when you try to do a room on an angle or something, it's like a mess. That's a little bit how I feel about it in Dreamlight Valley. It's just kind of sometimes more trouble than it's worth. You've been trying to do some Dreamlight grinding every day for a while until you get annoyed by the tasks? Well, there you go. Just to have some in your back pocket, ready for the next update. Even though the next update should not be a realm, but that does not mean that we won't need Dreamlight, because I feel like they have been adding more things for us to use Dreamlight on recently. I don't like the color of this path here. Plants and trees from the biomes. Yes, specifically and perhaps most importantly, the purple, like the lavender trees from Ever After. Oh, the sun! I love this biome when it's sunny. This Mount Olympus area, I love that it's like such a deep, warm, like marigoldy color. It's so pretty, the grass. Can't wait for diagonal paths and fences. I'm excited about it, but I wonder how it's gonna A, look, B, operate. Are they gonna be really finicky and glitchy is mostly my question. I don't know. There's a bit of a weird path, but I think we can make it work. It's way too wide over here, actually. I should have left it alone. I love this house up here too. Oh my goodness. Something about the color combo makes me so happy. Would I like to use the rocks here to make a path up this way? I might actually. Something about this area is a little odd. Work with me here. Do we think we're getting diagonal paths and fences next update? Do I think it's the outfit that makes the circle effect? I don't know, because somebody else said they're wearing the whole outfit and it's not doing it for them. I suppose I could just change and see if it still happens. Still happens. I don't know. That would be pretty for Dream Snaps. The house is so pretty in Mythopia. I love it. I think it looks so good. It also, I think, is going to look probably really pretty with the giant bushes. Where are they? These ones? This is such a good bush for this house. Look at it! Oh my goodness, it's gonna look stunning! My personal special effect, I know. That's, I guess, how you know that it's me. Just the little halo, I don't know, ring of dreamlight magic that emanates from my being. Oh, you know, it's very actually Infinity Nikki purification ability coded. Wait, that's not what I wanted to. I don't know why it does that. I just wanted to put the outfit on again. Now that we've determined that that's probably not the cause. And you know what? Give me my wings. Thank you. Is there a story to this game? There is, yeah. There's a whole kind of big storyline that's mostly wrapped up. Well, pretty much all wrapped up with kind of one little loose end that's probably gonna see some more I don't know, some more stuff happening with it this summer. But basically we're dreaming and we pop up to this place, Dreamlight Valley, where there's this situation happening where no one can really remember, I don't know, like anything. And we have to fix it. Basically, we have to save the day. Long story short. Ah, the green gazebos. I hadn't thought to use those here. I might have to try that out. Oh, why can't you go there? This is going to annoy me. It's my own fault for putting it close to the edge, but I don't want to move it because I like it where it is. What if? Speaking of what if, did anyone else see that the book We Were Liars is getting a show adaptation this summer? And oh boy, I don't know his name, sorry to this man, who plays Haymitch in Sunrise on the Reaping, or is going to be playing Haymitch in Sunrise on the Reaping. He's going to be in it. You kind of get confused with the story, maybe because you dialogue skip. You know, I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you for this, but I would say that perhaps not reading the dialogue does have something to do with it. You're well within your right to boop, boop, boop through it, but probably not the best for comprehending the story, if I had to guess. Feels like blame. I'm sorry. Am I gonna watch the live action Lilo and Stitch? Probably when it comes to Disney Plus at some point, but not in theaters. Did that just come out in theaters? I don't know. YouTube was trying to recommend me the soundtrack for it, so I'm assuming it just came into theaters. Okay, you go there. You move in. And you. Just all of you. Yes. Condense. That might work. If that's really been happening for multiple streams now, I don't know how I've never noticed it. It's a bit distracting, actually. A little sparkle. You did read text near the end because you remember the content warning pop up and you were like, what's about to happen? Yeah, I actually, that's kind of wild. I forget that that happened sometimes. When we originally got the remembering update and they were like, here, have it, everybody. The thing you've been waiting for so long. And then the thing that we had been waiting on for so long was actually quite dark. And I was like, oh, see, if it were any other day, I might not be in the headspace for this, but you know, we were fine. We made it through. I am somewhat glad that they added that little content warning though, because there are times when I, as a person, would not have been in the headspace for that and would have liked a little heads up. I do think it was a good, like, story. I appreciated it. But going into it not realizing what was happening, I was like, Okay, this is gonna be good. I don't know if I want this here. Something about decorating in this area is a little bit weird. It wants to fly me off into the other biome. Or if I want that, I might actually have it over here somewhere in the orchardy area. Do I want a fence? And if so, what kind? Oh, I forgot I'm on a diagonal. That's... Don't you just love when you make things difficult for yourself for no reason? Doesn't that always just feel so great and exciting? Cute, but could be cuter if it were back a little bit. I wish I could grab onto the little fence posts and move them instead of having to place a new one down. I understand why I can't, but I don't know. If there was like a button that you could hold down to relocate the fence piece instead of dragging it, that might be nice. Sweet. Oh, this one's also quite nice. Oh, no, no, I don't want to undo all. Okay, that was scary. Also reminds me of the fact that we need a redo button. Why do I need a fence? I don't need a fence. I'm just feel like it could be nice to add for the decor of it all. Okay. What? Oh, I was gonna try to check out that green gazebo and see how that looks up here. Gazebo. I think it is called green gazebo. A redo button is badly needed. I agree. It's, yeah. Because sometimes I accidentally click the undo too many times, or I realize that I was better off before and I should have just left things as they were. But the game's like, too bad, I guess. So... This could be cute. Actually, this looks a lot nicer in this biome than I thought it would. I do have one of these down in Ever After, and I think it looks quite cute there, but with the colors of Mini-Casita, I think it kind of works. Pop this back a little bit. Yeah. I wish we had a tree that looked like whatever this tree or viney thing is right up by the store. That is definitely needed. Oh, you know what would be potentially really good here? This long table. Where is this gazebo from? It's from Scrooge's shop, actually. But I don't think I'm gonna have space for it. I mean, I could put it... Ooh! Yeah, the way the cursor moves in this biome is a little weird. I think it has to do with where the edge of it is in relation to, I don't know. Something's not right. Put it over here. Or I could put it like right here and extend that forward a little bit. I don't hate that idea. The table matches well, and it's giant, which makes sense for the Madrigal family. They got a lot of people. Not that we have all of them in game, but I generally like to have a big eating area outside when I'm decorating the house. Feels like they would want it. Then maybe I can just scoot the gazebo over a little bit more. I mean, it's pretty far over, but I'll figure it out. Thank you for the reminder to save. My game's been behaving okay. Well, I should not have said that. It's been behaving okay. I love Encanto too. I feel like Antonio is my favorite. I would like to have all of the younger generation of characters though. I know a lot of people want Bruno added to the game. I could take him or leave him. I've seen a couple requests for Abuela. I could take her or leave her, but Antonio, everyone else, mostly Antonio. Priorities. Need him. He's just so cute. I don't know. It might just be the fact that he's just a small little guy. And anytime I see like a small little guy, it just makes me think about my brother. I mean, my brother's not that small anymore, but he's a lot younger than me. So seeing like just a little brown kid, I'm like, oh, my brother. Are the companion houses? Yes, home. You'd love Bruno and Luisa. Yeah. Who do I identify with the most from Encanto? Probably Isabella. I feel like I was very much one of those, like, I need to be perfect, otherwise everything will fall apart and my family will hate me kids when I was growing up. Is this too beachy? I'm not sure. I kind of do want to give a couple little critters for Antonio. I really feel like I need a tree for some reason. I also kind of want to maybe get rid of this one. I kind of liked having it there. Maybe I'll put it back, but before I can continue this, I feel I need a tree. Takia, hello, hello. I hope work is going well. Thank you for stopping by. Ooh, I also need these somewhere around here. Maybe I'll put them in this area. They're so cool, though. I'll probably also put some of them down here, potentially. Let me put that there for now. Can't believe people don't like Mirabelle in the game. I've seen a lot of people say they're not a fan of Mirabelle, and I'm not sure how much of it is in the game versus just as a character. I really like Mirabelle. I I feel like she does suffer from the, is curse too strong of a word? Curse might be a little bit too strong of a word, but she does struggle from the, Rapunzel-ification of Disney femmes. But I feel like, I don't know, I also just really like her. I need a tree palette. Let me grab a bunch of trees. Don't we have, yeah, different sizes of these? I think we have one more. Not you, it's like a baby one. Yeah. Those are going to be possibilities. I don't think I want these. These might work. So let me grab those. These, I think I'm gonna try to use a little bit. Just need to know what I'm working with. Stay away from the oranges. But we can do green, yellow, yellow, yellow. Definitely these, although that's a bush. I'm still mad that it's in the tree category, but I guess that's none of my business. And all of these. I like that they separated all of these out, but you know what would be even better? You know what would be even kinder? If they had, we just need a little drop down, you know, like you can show us one of these trees that has this kind of leaf, this kind of bark, this kind of styling, and then just let me click on this one, give me a drop down, and then let me select the tree type. Otherwise, I feel like it makes, like, this menu is going to get so cluttered and it's going to be so difficult to find things. If you just kind of consolidate all of the, like, same tree type into, like, you click and then you select the type that you want. You know what I mean? Same with these light ever after furs. If you put the scraggly one, the small one, the full one, the tall one, and the regular one all together, let me click on the light ever after fur and then pick which one I want. I think that would streamline this menu a little bit. I need a different tree there. We need a 2-character update of Encanto. Casita is too lonely right now. I do agree. I think an Encanto realm would work. I think that might be fun. I want you in a specific spot that you don't want to go. About where? Oh, I was like, which way are you turning? A realm inside the real Casita? No, like a realm in the Dreamlight Castle, like as a realm update. And then when they moved in, they could live in Mini-Casita with Mirabelle. I think that would be kind of the best case scenario. This doesn't go back as far as I thought it would. weird to have that there. I might move it somewhere else. Spot over here. Also, the underbrushes from Storybook Vale did not be in the trees section. Yeah, I'm sure if they do change it, it will be when no one is expecting them to change it, and we'll all be thrown off by the fact that the bushes are now in the correct category instead of the incorrect category. Who do we have to fight? Scrooge hates you and your shops have been pants for weeks. Listen, my Scrooge shop was looking real rough for quite a while. And then all of a sudden yesterday, I got that pergola. So maybe this just means that you're using up all of your poor luck right now. And you'll get something fabulous in like a day or two. That's my hope for you anyway. I do need some taller trees somewhere around here. Everything's very small. That is in the house, but that's kind of the vibe, so I'm not mad at it. Things have been rough for you as well for Scrooge. I do firmly believe that Scrooge still needs another update of some sort with the algorithm. I think a handful or so of updates ago, they were... I think there's one more tree that I'm thinking of. This one. It might be a different color than I want, but let me bring it over here while I'm thinking of it. Oops. What was I saying? Oh yeah, a handful or so of updates ago, they said they were adjusting the algorithm for Scrooge's shop. And they probably did, but I think it needs another tweak. And also, I think the Storybook Vale shop in particular and future DLC Scrooge shops need to have increased chances of showing DLC exclusive items before you get them. You know what I mean? Because there are some Storybook Vale items that I feel I'm never going to see, such as the remaining pergolas, etc., etc. And they should be here. I should have them. Yeah, also buying extras from Scrooge. We need a search bar. I do agree. That would be so helpful. I don't love the way the edge of this section works, and let me explain why. I think it's because it's sloped up to the rock face. I think certain parts of the Wild Tangle were like this too, where this part of this hill that I can run up, which is interesting. I've never tried to run up here before, but I can run up this little incline, but I can't put anything there. So the furthest I can decorate is like right here. And then like right here. So you can't put it up here or like anywhere here. This is the furthest back. It's very strange. And it then makes it feel like there's a gap between the decorating space and the biome, like the end of the biome. You meant like how, oh, like how the Beauty and the Beast realm is Beast Castle. Yeah, I got you now, Horse Lover. Yeah, I think it would be like Casita as a realm, right? Especially because they specifically call this Mini-Casita, which is a choice considering it's one of the largest, if not the largest, houses of villagers. So if you're calling it Mini-Casita because it's not like quote unquote the real thing, right? Then that's totally within the questionable at best anyway, Dreamlight logic. We could have a realm that's like the actual, well, I mean, even the realm wouldn't be the actual Casita though, because aren't the realms not real? That's the idea. They're areas that were dreamed up by the people. go ahead and rotate. I know I'm doing a lot of in and out of furniture mode right now. I'm sorry if that's bothering anybody. Every now and then it's just what you need. Or what I need anyway. And at the moment, it's kind of what I need. I think I'm gonna have this kind of continue sort of straight from here around to here. I still think it's a little random to have that little animal thing there, but we're gonna let it slide for now. And you are gonna start wrapping around this way. Oop. Maybe if I can get you to cooperate anyway. Ooh. You are the problem, I think. There we go. You'll always remember the disappointment of walking into Mirabelle's shoebox of a room after placing her massive house. Yeah, now, like, why is Mirabelle's room actually just a closet? I feel like I've probably told this story on stream before. I mean it in the least, like, how do I explain this? I know it's going to come across a little bit questionable, and hear me out. It does sound a little bit questionable, but I promise it wasn't. When I was quite young, and my youngest sister was born, we converted, like, it was a big closet, okay? It was like a really big closet, but we converted a big closet into a room for her. All of this to say, that closet was more spacious than Mirabelle's room in this giant Mini-Casita. That's a weird shaped path. I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit. We're gonna just make it work somehow. I'm gonna leave it like that for a minute. Your game is doing the thing where if you're in furniture mode too long, it doesn't save anything. Ah, yeah. That doesn't happen to me too often anymore, but I feel like a lot of the time when I'm decorating, I like to see how things are looking at ground level. I feel like things can sometimes look really good when you're decorating from like here, and then you get down and run around and it feels like a total mess. Or the opposite, it might look like a mess up here and then you get down and run around in it and it's actually quite cute. Okay. Let's see, what else do I need? I almost want to add a few more of these little fence posts. I'm also very aware that if this were an actual area trying to keep any animals in, it would not do so. Again, this is just for vibes, not for realism. I really wish I could move this after I place it. You love the casita in Mythopia? I think it looks so good in this area. I'm really happy with it. The more I think about this little table, though, the less I'm certain about it. Maybe once I add some chairs and some lights or something, it will feel better. But I'm starting to catch a bit of a vibe. We've got something going. You finished the star path and went to work on some quest, only to find that level 10 quest was bugged. Wait, which one is it? Are there any, like, quests that are bugged for a lot of people right now? I don't want to put one of these over here. These are just so giant, though. Which is part of their fun. Okay. I would love to fill this back area with some trees. I definitely want some pink trees. How much is this area going to work with me, though, is the big question. It's really squeezy. This is what I mean about this little incline, this little hill thing. It makes this area a lot squeezier than it looks. You took the garden fairy dress off and now can't find it to put it back on. Oh no. You tried sorting like by all for like clothing pieces and by newest and stuff? And it's just gone? Oh, Flynn's quest. You know, I think I have heard some things about that quest being bugged. I never realized how tiny this gazebo is. Oh, all right. You also have to remember I'm going to need a space somewhere for all of the snippet lures once they get fixed. Not in a dire situation yet, but I feel myself approaching one. You can be very close to that. That's fine. It's fine if this is mostly totally enclosed. The camera here is not my favorite. It's doing very weird things. Your Eternity Island biomes are a mess. Mine too. We just went there earlier today and it was a major mess. I really haven't been over there much at all since we got Storybook Bail. I just want trees this way too, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to swing that. Ooh, you know what could work? What size clusters do we have for Mythopia? I feel like all of them are really giant. You have this one. Yeah, that's already, I think, too big for back there for the most part. This one's huge. This one is huge. No, it's giant. Let me see. You go there for a second. All of you get deleted. Oh yeah, way, way, way too big. This one could potentially work, I think. In the corner. Okay. Might have to get everything in the premium shop. I did. I feel like it's a good premium shop day / week. Ooh, I can put that in there, which is nice. Listen, we're on to something. Okay, I like where we are for now. You wish you could separate those pieces? Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we have the things that make up the pieces. We don't really have the rocks, I don't think. That would be something nice to have. I do like the little clusters that they give us, but they're also large. Oh, that's what's making me mad. The fact that it's doing the thing where the item is in a different place than the cursor is. I feel like I need a little fountain or something. I don't think I can use this here, even though it's cute. It doesn't quite go with the Mythopia vibe. Maybe I could put it back here, though. That might work. Closer? Perhaps closer. I'm gonna see if I can get away with the beach grass here. I know we have the yellow sunlit grass. I just don't know if it would fit here because I don't think it overlaps like that one does. Also, the green is kind of nice for a bit of variety. Where are you? There. It's not too bad. I need to pop a little. Don't we have a lantern that we just got? That's not what it's called. What's it called? It's like a little lamp. I think we got it this update. Oh, I forgot we have these. These are so cute. This is cute too. Where are you? Did I just pass it? I could probably search lighting. That would probably be faster. Oh, Vitalis Mines lamp. Yes. You're so bad at finding things. I can usually find them eventually, but sometimes it's a bit of a struggle to get there. Okay. Things are happening. Oh, thank you for the sip reminder. I definitely need some more trees, and I kind of feel like I need this one back here somewhere. Right by the table, but you know what? I think that's fine. House is asymmetrical, so I don't think there's much of a point to trying to make these trees symmetrical. Nice. You spent ages looking for the stone. Oh, mortar and pestle. Pestle? Do you pronounce the T in pestle? Pestle? I actually don't know. I'm looking it up. I feel like I usually don't, but I don't actually know if that's correct. Oh, you don't. Okay. According to the first search result that I found. Oh. This is a great time for me to save, actually. I need some chairs. Actually, you know what I need? I don't think it's under seating. Search by newest. We have those stacked chairs. You know, I think they're like brown stacked chairs. And I feel like those are giving very much like this build. I thought they were kind of newer. But maybe I'm mistaken. I guess they're old. I could probably search stacked. Oh, here they are. Wait, what are those called actually? Yeah, stacked. Okay. They are indeed called stacked chairs, much as we probably all would suspect. Okay. I don't want these. No, I don't love that color. I like doing mismatched chairs a lot of the time for something like this. Because I feel like you would need so many of them for this table that the odds of you getting one set of all of the chairs as a big family, I don't know. I just feel like also, not all big families, but at least my family, you just collect random things, right? And you have a lot of old stuff that you keep if it's still fine, and then you mix it in with the new stuff. Okay, what else would I like? Actually, I'll put this one there. I could probably even do one more chair for 4 chairs on each side. And then, yay. This one. Give me... I'm gonna take one more of these. Beautiful. I want these actually, the stack chairs back here a little bit more. Tucked into that corner, maybe. Do need to figure out how I'm going to separate these two things, and I think I'm going to do it with a giant one of these bushes. Create some separation there. Maybe closer to the gazebo then. Ooh. Oh my goodness, the camera is making me a bit nauseous. Actually. Lights. Ooh, I still really wish we had just like a string of fairy lights. I'm not going to use this, but it just makes me want just like a string of fairy lights to put back there. You know what I always use with this house, and I probably will use again because it's so good? The little cocoa banner thing. It's not under lighting. This. So good. You still don't have the fireflies? Oh, from that Tiana Star path. I feel like they're probably going to be bringing them back around the time that we had that update last year, which was like July, August, right? I wouldn't be surprised if it comes to the premium shop next update cycle. I feel like they're a favorite of the community, so I would be surprised if they didn't bring the fireflies back. I think they'll want people's moonstones, and I think people will spend their moonstones on them. Cute. But now for actually lights, which we haven't. I kind of feel like having this enchanted flower somewhere around here. It's giving Isabella. These? You forgot about the cocoa banner? I love it so much. I feel like I use it quite a lot. Beast just creeping outside the house. I know, like, what is he doing here? He does not need to be here. But whatever, Beast. Just decoration or a house skin? Wait, for what? Oh, this week you have the new house in the shop, and recommended you have Frosty Fortress and Prince Eric ship. Oh, that is actually a house skin. Prince Eric ship. Actually, I think everything around here is too tall for this. Unless... maybe I'll think about it. Remember how I went in here for lights? And I did technically get lights, but not in the way that I meant to. I meant to grab probably... I want a green light. I think this also comes in blue. The blue might be nice. Blue, 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 blue. Maybe not. Wait, does it not? Or did I use them all? I think it comes in 4 colors. put in lamppost. Doesn't it come in blue? Did I make that up? I need a painting table. But you didn't submit your dream snap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's rough. It does come in blue. I just don't have any of them. Where did I use these? I don't have many areas decorated right now. Did I use them in Ever After, maybe? Here? No. Here. Oh, yes, I used them all in this area. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. You had an alarm at midnight to do your dream snap, did something in 15 minutes, and went back to sleep. That's dedication. That used to be me with, feeding some of the critters. I would set an alarm, do what I had to do, and then go back to sleep. Okay, reset this. Kinda doesn't make sense to have this here, and yet I'm probably gonna stick it there. I need something here. Want it to be a tree. How about you? Like, think small. Too bright green. Like that. Decorating with the thing not cooperating is actually so much more difficult than I would think. Like a trick on the eyes, because you think you're putting it someplace, but the item is in a different spot than the cursor. Katie, hello, hello. Okay. Where's my Encanto section? Oh, I forgot we had these two. Put those back there too. How many stack chairs do they need? The answer is yes. A good old not special special. Just to remind y'all that, I don't know. To remind them, I suppose, that they might be great, but they'll never be me. Or something. They need all the chairs. It's true, you know? It really is. give them like a little mat at their door. I would love it to be closer, but the house is not going to cooperate with that. The green is probably the best color I'm going to be able to get. Beast, why are you still here? My good sir. What is this meant to be? Because this is a door. This, I don't think, is also a door. What is that? Hmm. Icy just stood there. Beast, I don't know. I wish I could tell you. Oh, I think the green striped rug looks like a bath mat. You know, it kind of does. It's definitely giving bath mat. Did not mean to place that last one. This is not the vibe that I wanted it to be, but it could work. Are we liking the dress? A new outfit? I really like it. I do. How do you feel about it? Maybe actually this. I need something that's gonna contrast the colors of that a little bit. Contrast, but not too much that it doesn't look like it belongs, you know? Oh, work. The hat is odd, but the dress itself looks cute. Yeah, the hat's odd, but I think it looks cute with the whole fit. The dress I like. Okay, listen. We're working. We're moving and grooving. I think we got the start of something good. Definitely still needs work. But we're moving in the right direction. I think I need a light over here as well. Casita is so sassy with its musical windows. I know. I like it though. It brings some life to the game, you know? I actually think I hate this light here, but I'm not sure. It's okay. I'll leave it for now. I think I am going to go ahead and wrap up for now, though, and we'll probably pick up with this, maybe try to finish this area and get started on this next area next time. I really like this spot for Mini-Casita, though. Let me save as well. And I am going to see if anybody else is streaming. No well today. We'll actually just stop here. And I'll see if anybody else is playing. And if so, we can, you know, spread the love that Poppy shared by bringing her community over, and we can go and see somebody else. But I will also be back on Friday for a member stream. We're probably going to play Infinity Nikki because I haven't played that this week and I have a lot of event stuff to do still. And then back on Sunday for Dreamlight Valley. Normal schedule again next week. I won't be skipping out on you all. We're going to go see Opal, who's doing a reset stream and Valley Design. So if you have time, please pop by. and show Opal some love. Beautiful, beautiful builds. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to like the stream on your way out if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all soon. Goodbye, everybody.